Yeah, we're early to the party because it's a New Year's party. Freaking New Year, according to some. We don't spring forward until spring. Come on in, because I got some straight tea for y'all. We're about to get ready with our 21-day fast. I got straight herbal tea. You hear my daughter in the background? What kind of tea you got? I got straight herbal tea. Check this out. We're about to start this year off holistically. Right. I'm telling you. We got this. Look at that. Okay. And I'm going to read every one of you. Man, check y'all out. Yes. Deidre Sparks, and I got so many, man, I can't see well. I don't want to pull my head. This day's discussion is all about our fast that we're about to start at midnight tonight. Do your damage, do whatever you think you need to do, but guess what? Realize that all the stuff that you're doing, your 21-day fast is going to delegate all of that. It's going to knock it out, because for real, you eat all that pig and beef and cow and lamb and all that stuff. Oh, God. I felt bad about eating chickpeas, cooked chickpeas. But y'all eating all that other bull crap. I mean, y'all need to check out some other content providers, and they're like right on path. I found Dr. Sebi because of the research that I was doing, because how is my blood pressure genetic? I ain't do anything to create blood pressure. That didn't make sense to me. What the freak? So I did my research, and lo and behold, I found Dr. Sebi. Alkaline, wild. The whole thing was really interesting because I'm, stuck here because I was in Australia and came back here to visit and wound up not being able to go back because my stupid ass didn't freaking do the PR stuff. I didn't do the PR stuff to stay. Who would have thought you needed it? Nobody, and I don't watch news like that, but nobody told me that really, you got to be a permanent resident to be like considered as one of theirs. But I left everything there. And I came back here and couldn't go back. So I'm like, I was straight up like, and I've seen this before, a person that didn't have a country. My friends from, where were they from, Brittany? Mado and Jessica, they were from Africa, but their country went crazy and they pretty much they couldn't go home. And that's how I felt for the first time. I went to Australia, lived there for a minute, came back and couldn't return where I set up state because I wasn't a resident there, a permanent resident there. But anyhow, today we start a striking new freaking frontier. I love how the new year just gives us a freaking restamp or a rejuvenation, a start over, a reset. A reset. I love that. A reset. And you set it the way you want it to be. You set it the way you want it to be. How you want your 2022 to be? I mean, guess what? We're starting a fast tonight at midnight. And I'm telling you, it's going to straight up, oh, that's beautiful, redefine your life. Man, maybe I'm not too, I don't know, I'm so docile and, yeah, just do the alkaline vegan thing and do this and freaking do the thing. I'm telling you, I have not been verbal enough. I have not been, this thing has changed my life. I'm telling you. I used to have allergies. I used to have high blood pressure. I used to have all this stuff. Didn't understand why. My doctors, who are medical doctors, keep telling me that, oh, it's in your genetics. My genetics? Doesn't that mean DNA crap? Please tell me what this means. Because I have not done anything really far from what my mom and dad told me to do as far as eating. Come on, somebody tell me, why am I pre-high blood pressure? Why is it in my genetics? Do you know I broke that code? And now my doctor is looking at me, asking me, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? Oh God, I don't want to get into the politics of all of what I've learned. I just want you all to learn from me. There's so many other providers, and I want to give you them once I really vet them and find out where they're headed, because they got some good information that I've kind of grabbed from. I'm telling you, I don't believe everybody, and you shouldn't either. You shouldn't even believe me. Freaking do your own research. Do your own research. And I'm telling you, research can be hard to come by, but there's some really great people. I follow Dr. Sebi because I've done the research. His alkaline wild foods, I done vetted every last one of them. And they straight come. And I'm talking about this Western medicine, peer-reviewed, scholarly stuff that I do. I've researched them. And it just aligns. That's why I post it. Because otherwise, I wouldn't post this crap. For me. And what I research is what I research. And I'm going to come back to all of these comments. I can't see well because they made me dress up. I couldn't do me like I want to be because I guess I wasn't pretty enough. I don't know. The world we live in. And I want to get more followers or whatever, but I really needed this information to get out to you all because we start tonight. Tonight is the 2022 fast. And I'm telling you, we got, I guess now upwards of 3,000 followers doing this thing. And I want everyone, and I've gotten comments, all kinds of comments of, you do you, and what fits your body does you, and we're allergic to avocado, we're allergic to this, that, and the other, and it's like, stop the noise. Read and look at Dr. Sebi's stuff. That's why I even follow him, because he tells you if your gut shit ain't right. Oh, I cursed. I'm sorry. I don't curse, but I get highly there because if you don't research and find out that, you're allergic to things because the DNA and the foods that they're feeding you kind of mess up your own DNA and it kind of puts you on some other stuff. And I'm coming back to all of y'all. Oh, thank you all so much for following, because this is not content that is rooted and grounded on somebody getting paid, because I ain't getting paid. They want to pay me. I ain't paying them. I don't want to do that. I want y'all to learn from me and my journey. I don't want to do that, even though I'm poor as crap, but that's okay. I love, man, let's go back. I got to look at these things. Okay, I'm going to go back piece by piece, because check this out. At midnight tonight, whatever you're doing right now, do what you do. Do what you do. I know. You got to clear the refrigerator of all that crap. If you're doing the tea and water, you're probably already kind of doing the raw. I don't know what you're doing. I want to know what you're doing. I want to see your photos. And that's why I say I'm in your feed. If you're on my feed, I'm going into your feed. If it's blank, I'm not going there. But if you got feed, show me your photos. I think I got my first. I saw a flower. I don't know what that means. Somebody sent me a flower. And I don't know what that means. I really don't know what it means. Wait, somebody sent me a flower. Wait, somebody else sent me a flower. I don't know what this stuff means. I'm telling you all, I'm on TikTok only because I couldn't fill my phone. And my phone is full. I can't put any more videos or anything. Somebody sent me flowers. I love flowers. Y'all know I'm a gardener. Somebody sent me a flower. Anyhow, what's happening is tonight at midnight, there's a Saturday, January 1st, at midnight, we start our fast. Whatever you decided you're going to do, and they made me put all this shit on my face. I can't stand this stuff. I really can't stand this stuff because I'm old natural. Man. Anyhow, but it's like to get your attention, they made me do this stuff. And I say they. I'm talking about everybody I've researched to find out how to get this content out there. They say, yeah, look pretty and do this. And I don't have, whatever. Those of you who are doing the water fast, you need to have 10 gallons of water right now. Those of you who are doing the tea fast, you need to have 10 plus gallons because not only are you doing the tea fast, you're actually doing water fast. The tea is just kind of do your insides the way you need to do them and flush some stuff. Those of you who are doing the smoothie fast, y'all need to be intermittently fasting. That means that tonight, midnight, okay, you start. But guess what? You don't eat nothing or drink nothing until noon tomorrow. That's the second. And I'm talking about only until 7 p.m. And then you pick up the next day by noon. Because you need to give yourself some wee time. Shut it down, and let it go without any kind of stuff that your body has to recycle and do stuff for. Just shut it down. That's mainly for you raw fasters, because I'm going to tell you, I bet all y'all cheated. Y'all did the raw fast because you didn't think you'd do the water. So you did the raw fast. You don't have any underlying conditions. You don't have no medications you're taking. The raw fast is basically for those who are taking medications and they have to eat, like diabetics and all that other stuff. But this, and I'm telling you, do raw. Raw fruits, raw vegetables that have an abundance of water content. It's so funny because y'all try to cheat. Y'all even try to cheat your own self. Okay, let me go through. I wish I had a moderator. I don't have a moderator, but let's go through. Okay, Happy New Year. God bless from, I hate these things. And look how foggy they are. Glenn Paul, I'm so bad. Glenn Paulin, Happy New Year to you too. This is a question and answer session. I want you all to ask me questions because we're going into this thing at midnight tonight. Do your damage. And I'm telling you, you do the damage and it's severe damage. Guess what? You're going to pay the price. Watch. And I'm telling you, do your before photos. Do that now. I already posted my before photos. Do your numbers, your weight, your cholesterol, your diet, what's the sugar, and all the numbers. Get your numbers right now, because I know y'all gonna go crazy. Okay, Happy New Year. God bless. Okay. Okay. Amethyst Star, 18. Been considering it for several months. It's an added challenge when the others in your house. Tell me about it. I went alkaline vegan with a freaking bunch of meat eaters. But guess what? I put in my mind, freak all of them. My mind is better than my body. Brittany, could you stop that? Listen, our Bureau, A Blue Realm, the best way to show someone. Brittany, that's too loud. Can you turn it off? Sorry about that. A Blue, listen, the best way to show them is by what you do. And I'm telling you, that shit is too loud. I'm filming, I'm live or whatever, I don't know. Anyhow, she has to do what she has to do. The best way to get your grandmother and your mother and others in the house is show them. The best testimony is through you doing what you do. And that means that put some stuff in. If you're cooking in the house, man, my best alternative was showing people that I can make your fish better than your fish. Because my shit comes from the real stuff that fish eat. Which is the kelp, the dulce, the Cmos, all that stuff. And I made it up. They couldn't even believe that stuff was real Cmos. They couldn't believe that it was crab cakes. I gotta go back. I mean, the best way of showing people. Allez, venez ici, Suzy. Merci. Arrête, s'il vous plaît. I'm gonna go longer because I'm not in my own home. I'm telling you, if you are not already signed in with our 21-day fast, you're missing out. You are really missing out. Because now, after you do this morbidity feast that y'all probably going to do today, you know, you're going to need some release. Unless that shit's going to sit in your system forever. I will never forget the first fast I did. I can't believe I had my first bowel movements 3 days into not eating anything. What the heck is that? 3 days. She's still vacuuming. I'm gonna let her vacuum. 3 days. 3 days into eating nothing. This poop comes out. It's like, are you kidding me? What the freak was this stuff doing in my system for 3 days? 3 days. Once I became alkaline vegan and started using all the stuff that was wild, alkaline, suppress that. As soon as I eat it, maybe 30 minutes after, I'm in the bathroom and it's coming out. And that's how it should be. I want to see your bowel movements really, because, I don't know, some of y'all constipated, some of y'all jacked up. Man, I was watching this one guy's video on how to pleasantly tell you how your bowel movements should come out. But I'm telling you, the bowel movements tells you what's really in your system. And I'm telling you, it really does. 40 days of no food, all water. What the freak? Not one bowel movement because I took a detox before I started it. Can you shut that stuff down? My daughter is so, I love her so much. That's my baby. That's my firstborn. I'm in her place, and that's why. We'll talk about that later. And I'm telling you, I'm going to have y'all follow me on another site where we're not just talking alkaline vegan. We're talking about Robin G. Bradshaw. Anyhow, let's go through some of the things. How do I get my grandmother and mother to listen? Don't have them listen. Ain't nobody trying to have no tutelage. I'm telling you, even my children, they ain't listening. Cook for them. I got a dish for you. Put some Cmos in it. Put some stuff in it that, I'm telling you, you get the real Cmos, you get the real ingredients. Guess what? It's some kind of, it's energy. It's some kind of energy that's, really, really great. And you feel it as soon as you ingest it. It's so good. But it has to be real. Okay, let's go back. Been considering for several months. This is Amethyst Star 8. Been considering for several months. It's an added challenge when the others in your house, that's basically the same thing as a blue realm. How do I get my grandmother and mother to listen? I'm telling you, that thing is, you gotta kind of set your space. And I'm telling you right now, set your space, set your parameters. I mean, and they can be hard because I'm here from Australia and I didn't have a place really, but with family, and I needed my own place because I knew the stay was going to be longer because I couldn't return because I wasn't a citizen. Anyhow, I knew I was going to be here in DC for a minute, so I actually rented a room and I actually bought a used refrigerator. I bought shelves from IKEA, these wrought iron shelves. Look at my videos and you'll see that I kind of set my own space. Set your own space. Have it so that you're not tempted by those cream puffs and all those other chicken and all that stuff that's in their main refrigerator. As a matter of fact, you don't even want your shit to be close to their stuff because our stuff is alkaline vegan, which means that it's superior to that crap that they got in their refrigerator. Set your own space. And I say that very, that's how I have to look at it. That's exactly how I had to look at it. My stuff is superior to their crap that's causing all kinds of disease and all that stuff. I wouldn't even put my stuff near their stuff because I didn't want their cooties to get on my stuff. That's what they are. Cooties. Y'all remember cooties? That took me back. This is a new year, so I'm reflecting. I remember that, though. The first room that I rented to get out of my family's homes so I could kind of do my own thing and start this thing, I was, they had all kind of crap. And I was already like, you got COVID shit here. And they talking about building immunity and all this other stuff. Why would I put my shit near your shit? Because you got some doggone COVID crap. Inundated with some DNA altered crap. Oh, please help me. Help me. I ain't doing that. I'll go with water, and I did for a minute. All water for a minute, because I ain't know what to do, because for real, I wasn't doing nothing. It's like, come on. Anyhow, let's get back to the task at hand. Tonight, we start our 21-day fast, and our 21-day fast is to build our immune system. It's to kind of get our DNA back on balance. And I'm telling you, you don't understand. You can start over. I didn't even know that. You can start over. This is the first piece of starting over. You can start over. It's very interesting because a lot of people don't understand that all the foods and chemicals and stuff that we've ingested, it's in our systems. But as it's in our systems, we can start over. We can really start over. I'm trying to check out what's happening. We got 1,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Happy New Year. I'm kind of psyched because, as I go into a fast, I've never gone into it with other people. This is my first time ever doing it with others, but seeing so many people so into it, really wanting to kind of make a change and not wanting it to be so cumbersome, Do whatever you want to do, but give up something. Have the knowledge of the fact that here in the United States, we have a lot of stuff that's not for us. And they blocked a bunch of my stuff in that I was talking about the food industry. There are 4 companies that are related to the food industry, and they got power on the hill. And when I say power, that means power of the labeling. I got 2 flowers. I don't know what that means. I got to go back and research. I love flowers, but I got 2 of them. But anyhow, these, I believe it has to do with lobbyists. People that want you to be buying their products because, let me just set it straight. This might get shut down. I don't know. First and foremost, there are 4 major companies that lead and guide all food industry, even the small farms. When somebody came to me and said, yeah, you need to grow your own food. You need to go to these farms and stuff like that. I had a farmer at one of these farmers markets tell me, oh yeah, we still use Roundup. I'm like, haven't you heard? Oh yeah, they changed it and this, that, and it. Your stuff here at the farmer's market is fertilizer with Roundup. I was like, what do you do? It's not much you can do, but not buy. And it's kind of sad because I started this because I wanted to change my life. I wanted to change my inner being. I wanted to change how I was ingesting food, what foods I was ingesting. I just wanted to change it. Do you realize how hard that is here? Oh my God, you got so many doggone people in the United States that really are into this game of what you eat. They get a shot, but they still eat meat. Are you kidding me? They get a shot, but they still eating cheese. What the freak? I don't want to get on that. We're not getting on that. Let me go back. And my sister, okay, let me do this. My B Daily Taxi. My sister, what does Dr. Sebi say about kidney disease? Please follow him, because I'm telling you, my research led me to Dr. Sebi. It's so funny. God says my research is based on Dr. Sebi. He's like, I'm like, you idiot. No, it doesn't. Are you kidding me? My research led me to him and his research. And I've researched everything Dr. Sebi did. Because I don't trust nobody like that. Don't be an idiot. Some people, even, please, check my stuff. Please don't just take me for face value. Please just do your due diligence in researching your stuff. I've never had a flower. I'm so glad. Empress K. Renee sent me a rose. I don't know what that means. Empress K. Renee sent me a rose. I'm so thankful because I love seeing that flower stuff on my page. I've never had that before. Thank you so much, Empress K. Renee. Follow her. I'm going to follow her as well because, we don't do nothing without research. But Goth Faith 92, how do I use just dried moss? Can I put it in a smoothie? I love this. This is Amaranth Star 18. When you do Cmos, and I gather it raw, and it's nice and ready to be gelled right there. But guess what? I can't transport it back here to the U.S. I harvested from St. Lucia. And you can't harvest it straight from one country to another. They want it dried. So I dry it. But while there, guess what? We wash it a little bit. Not a lot there. It is so great. And it's the Gracilaria strain. And it is like, little feathery, grassy things. You put it in a blender with some of that same seawater and blend it. And once it starts blending, it becomes gelatinous. And it becomes really thicker. Where the blender, you can hear it in the blender. And that's how your gel should sound if it's real. I'm going to tell you, I've seen so many doggone fake craps in St. Lucia. Where they call it harvesting it by farming it. And they tie it to ropes that are off somewhere on a beach. And it's not connected to anything viable, which I call viable, which is rock or coral. That shit ain't real. I have to say it just straight out. That stuff is not real. And I don't have a lot. I have a little bit. And when it doesn't, you turn it upside. Actually, that fake stuff will do that. I had some people in Tanzania, Africa, send me some stuff to vet it. They want to find out because I go down. We don't just do the snorkeling crap. We put on the tanks and the BDs and the respirators, and we go down about 20 feet, and we scam the floors as far as we can, and we cut the stuff. We don't pull it. The people even on the beaches be pulling that stuff from off the rocks. It's like, don't pull the stuff. Just cut it because it'll grow back. It'll grow back quicker. Just cut it. Take your shears out there. And that's funny. When I see people out there without shears, without a net, it's like, what are you doing? Anyhow, yeah, we go down about 10, 20 feet and we cut it. And we have the baskets. And we don't plow as much as these people are growing it on the ropes. And I want to call it fake, but it's not fake. It's real Cmos that has no nutritional value. It's called farmed. They try to call it wild crafted. That shit ain't wild crafted. Don't buy that stuff. It stinks. It's so loud. You got to put lime and all these other stuffs in it. My stuff doesn't need anything. That's that video that I showed y'all when I was just eating it. It was the stuff that I harvested straight from the rocks and coral from St. Lucia. You can eat it. It's not, I don't know what it's called. That stuff is, ugh. It takes so much stuff to even mask the flavor of that ocean crab. It's not even funny. But anyhow, let's get back to the fast. Right now, you should be doing your Cmos. Kind of coat your body. Coat your inner systems. And I'm telling you, some of the stuff that I say is only in my mind based on the research that I've done. My research is scholarly, peer-reviewed research, and I form in my mind how this thing should be. I see Cmos and the teas and things. You drink them, you eat them, you ingest them some sort of way, and they coat your inner linings. They coat it. So if you mess up and do this, that, and the other, guess what? You take some of that CMOS, you take some of those herbs off of the core lining that helps your inner, the mucus that should be in your system. Not the abundance of or the overabundance of. You take that and it just coats it and slides it right on through like, bye, see you, we get the nutrients from you. And guess what? We're on our way. You know, we take all the nutrients. It's like, you know, using them, you know, even beef, cheese, all that crazy crap that kind of tries to coat your mucus layer over. The CMOS actually coats it such that, and I'm telling you, y'all could do this so much better than me, but it coats your mucus layer. You have a mucus layer that helps send stuff through your system. And the overabundance of mucus is what causes inflammation, which causes disease. But CMOS, to me, just coats it so that you don't have that overabundance of mucus. And it just slides that stuff right on through. That's what I've seen in my body. And that's just me just now in a year getting to know my body. What type of fast are you doing, Queen? And that's from Charlie Bathwater. I haven't quite decided. I want to do tea and water, but I've only in my life done water. And I say in my life, that's been since last year. Let's go back. Let's go answer some of these questions because y'all got some good questions. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I got a bunch of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all here. Guess what? I'm just doing this Q&A. Okay. Let me go back because you're not first. God, I just be venting. And I miss a lot of this. Happy New Year. God is from, let's pull the glasses on. Glenn Paul Linton. Happy New Year's to you too. We're going to have a really great New Year's. This is what I want to get rid of. This thing right here. I lost weight. And I don't know how I got this, but that's okay. We're going to deal with this. Somebody told me to do Botox. Freak you. I'm going to do some CMOS mask. Watch. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a video on that. Because y'all see it. Y'all see this doggone thing. Anyhow, let's keep going. Happy New Year. God bless. From Glenn Plowlin. And then it says, Amethyst Star 18. Been considering for several months. It's an added challenge when there are others in the house. I'm telling you, find your separate space. Find it now. Right now at 1:36 p.m. on Saturday the 2nd. Is today the 2nd? No, it's the 1st. It's Friday. Is today the Friday or Saturday? I can't keep up with the days. Anyhow, how do I get my grandmother and mother to listen? I've already told you, Abe, Blue Realm, I'm telling you, do as you want them to do. Just be the cook. Be the person with that. I mean, you're doing raw. Give them the raw stuff. That shit is good. And it's good for you. I'm telling you, you can look at some of my videos. When you do that date and walnut mixture, I'm about to do some right now because I got to finish it. I shouldn't be doing this because I'm doing water fasting. Water fasting for me is the quintessential resting of every bodily organ. I'm telling you, they keep saying, oh, do teas and do that. I come out of my water fasting into the tea. I come out of my tea doing the raw. I come out of my raw then doing that other stuff. I'm telling you, I know how to transition. I learned the hard way, but guess what? I know how to do it. So my fast might be about 50 days or whatever y'all call it, because I ain't going to just put anything. Once I do this hard work, guess what? I'm telling you, it's kind of hard just to do all water and just melt that thing down. Melt it down. But it is so worth it. Once you melt that crap out of your system and I'm looking at the airbender. The airbender. I want the airbender. He tells you, I'm telling you, he is so good. She's laughing, but I'm telling you, I sit on the toilet and guess what? Everything just, we ain't gonna get so that. But I'm telling you, the breathing, the movements. I can't remember the guy that I'm following with this, because you got small and large intestines that crazy crap gets stuck, and then I forget what my mom calls that stuff. It gets stuck. It gets stuck in there, and you gotta do that thing. And I'm gonna do some of that. Y'all see how fast? Y'all gonna see face front, because I'm gonna be posting every day. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but that's okay. I'm crazy. I'm crazy in love with my body because now I know it. I'm crazy in love with my body because now I know it. Didn't know it before. Man, I was eating all kinds of stupid crap just because I like to eat. I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie fool. Do what makes your body feel good. Are you kidding me? Know what makes your body feel good. Come on. Anyhow, let's go back. I gotta do this. How do I get, okay. Want regular food. What's regular food, Amethyst Star? I'm telling you, regular food is what you make it. I'm telling you, I challenge you. And I'm going to make this challenge right now. I challenge you, any freaking meat that you can eat, I can make out of a mushroom. I got some buddies that will back me up on that. Any meat that you can make, that you call regular food, I can freaking make with mushrooms. Come on, let's do better. We're gonna do better. Okay, I can't say this. Mame Aku Adorba. Adorba. I want to hear what you got to say. Because Go Faith 92 says, this is not question and answer. I'm no longer a part of this. I'm sorry. I might have messed up. I'm talking so much. Good day. I'm sorry, Go Faith. Amethyst Star, whatever you want. Amethyst Star 18, whatever you want. Seaside Weezer. First step to change is to start the change. I agree. Go Faith 92. She referenced B. Dally Texie, yes. And I remember, y'all don't understand. I go through all of my comments, and I believe Go Faith 92 was one that was like, yeah, you just do whatever you want. Just make sure it's good for your body and whatever. I don't know. So Amethyst Star 18 says, do I have to turn CMOS into gel, or can I use it as is? Listen, I've been experimenting with that. I don't know if I posted the last thing with the lion's mane mushrooms. I did that CMOS just raw. Once I rehydrated it, you must rehydrate it. You could do it any way you want. You can cook it, you can have it raw, because it's a seed vegetable. You don't have to cook it. That's one of the things that I'm trying to tell the raw fasters that you can do. You can do it raw, you can do it gelled. If you blend it, you can do all the wakame, the nori, all of those sea vegetables the raw fasters can do. I did a dish, and you have to look back in my post, where the wakame was rehydrated, and I did it with CMOS, not CMOS, but cherry tomatoes and sea salt. And that's a salad. That's a salad. And it's so good, and it's so good for you. Okay. Can I use CMOS with kidney disease? B. Daily Taxi. I am not a physician. I am not a doctor of any sort. But when you say kidney, I know thyroid. Thyroid is iodine. And I have to think about kidney. I have to look that up. I really do. Because, it's all over. It's like, but CMOS is high in iodine. So if you have any thyroid issues, you really shouldn't be doing CMOS as regular. But you can do the other things to kind of reverse your situation to go back into being able to take CMOS anytime you want. Okay, let's go back. Empress, she sent me a rose. I don't know what that means, but I love roses. Empress K. Renee, thank you so much for the rose. I think this might be the first rose I've ever received. Are you not answering questions? Go Faith 92. I don't know. Am I not answering your question? Over 40 living and learning. What is that noise? I don't know. It might be my voice. I don't know. This is so crazy. 7 new messages. Okay, let's go back. Charlie Bathwater. What type of fast are you doing, Queen? All water. I ain't messing around. I'm starting this new year off with all water. And that's simply because I've always done all water. I've never done a fruit fast. I've never done a tea fast. I've heard of them. And I know that people who have underlying conditions might need to do them. Hello, where do you get your CMOS? Okay, this is FX Benavenidos 2015. I die for mine. I get mine straight from the source in Caffrey's, St. Lucia. And I sell it. My bio is attached. I'm telling you, I don't want this to be a sell thing where you're only on my site to buy my CMOS and stuff. Yeah, I sell it. And that's why you don't hear me talking about it, because, I sell the real stuff. But this is not what this is about. I want y'all to kind of levitate to the whole being transformation, because everything that I am, everything that I am targeting has come from me following this alkaline vegan journey. And this journey has led me, and it's funny because, slogan guy actually said, your research is his research. And it's so funny, it's not. My research led me to Dr. Sebi. And after researching his stuff, it aligned with my research, which was so weird. And I'm still researching his stuff. I'm telling you, I don't know who this man was, how he got to where he is, but all the research that I've done aligns with the research he had already done. It's like me kind of recreating the wheel. Thank you for your feedback. FX Benavida 2015. I appreciate that. Hello. Where do you get your CMOS? Yes, I die for it myself, and it's available on my Square site, which is linked in my bio. I'm alkaline. How are you? You can't tell? I'm telling you, I'm so encouraged by not yet another year. And believe me, this is, I guess a pagan kind of New Year, January 1st, because of their calendar and all this. This is not the beginning of the new year. The new year begins when spring springs forward. And that's like March, April, whatever. Anyhow, stop by saying you're great. Smooth baby, you're great. Thank you so much. Smooth baby, yes ma'am. On Lil Love, yes, doing water only too. So many people are doing water only, and you have to understand that we do water only because we can. We know that we have no medications that we're taking. We don't have any things, and I'm 3 times most of you all's age. when I tell y'all how old I am. I ain't telling y'all how old I am. But I'm 3 times most of you all's age. And if you all are like 20, 30, guess what? I'm 3 times that. And I found this because of my research in trying to have a better life at the end. I'm not on any medications. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. Okay, everyone wants to know what type of fast I'm doing. Okay, hello, Queen. I will be joining your alkaline cleanse for 2022. Thanks for your recipes and blessings. Always playing too much. I love that. Always playing too much. Aren't we all? She's joining. I'm telling you, we've got about now 3,000 followers on different plateaus. And I thought, yeah, come on over here on TikTok. It's the only place, because I post on TikTok. This is the place that I came to kind of do my thing to, engage. And it arose where I could kind of do some, what is it called, Brittany? Live stuff. I don't know nothing about this stuff. I got my little family entourage follow me. Okay, Go Faith 92. How do I use just dried moss? Well, I'm going to tell you, you can't use the dried moss as dried moss. It has to be reconstituted. It has to be what is it called? Hydrated. You got to put it in spring water to rehydrate it. Once you rehydrate it, guess what? I eat it raw from that point. I put it in noodle dishes. I put it in a blender with other spring water to blend it to make a gel. You can do so many things once it's rehydrated. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Go Faith 92. Let's keep going. This is a question and answer. My sister, what does Dr. Sebi say about kidney disease? When you ask me specific questions like that, girl, oh man, DM me, because I have to research that, because I know a lot of his stuff. I have followed him forever. I had to challenge everything he did. I'm telling you, I'm his #1 challenger, because I was like, you kidding me? I'm a researcher. I don't play that game. I ain't following nobody. You ain't my Messiah unless I make you my Messiah. And he's still not that, but I'm telling you, everything that I researched prior to finding Dr. Sebi fell in alignment with the stuff that I was researching. I want to find out, why are they telling me my high blood pressure is pre-diagnosed because of my mom? My mom's mom. My mom's mom. Like, shit, I ain't do shit for that. I don't even want that shit. Please tell me, why am I pre-diagnosed with they shit? I don't understand. So I kept following, and doing the research on how DNA can be compromised and how, I probably need to do another station just for that. I'm telling you, the things that we consume change our DNA, and I was not supposed to be on this long. I was supposed to be on 30 minutes, but that's okay. Y'all came up with some great questions and I didn't answer them all. I'm telling you, Impress K Renee, you're on my list, and I'm telling you, you don't understand. I'm telling you, I've never received one of these beautiful roses before, and I hope to receive many more. I don't know what it means, but I'm going to go back and find out what it means. But I love seeing that on my feed. And you kept sending them. I want you to know that this feed is not for money purposes. I put my stuff out there that, the vendors say that I have to put out there. But honestly, my CMOS bomb, y'all should have had them things popping New Year's, because that was the CMOS freaking bomb. All natural, no, not alcoholic, but I think y'all might have wanted some alcohol. I don't know. But it's no alcohol, no yeast, no sugar, and it was carbonated. Cmos induced. Okay, we'll do that 2023. Yeah, y'all got an order for me. I'm so proud of, man, you all are doing such a great, Happy New Year from Bulgaria. Y'all all over the place. I'm coming. Over 40, living and learning. You inundated me with your stuff. I think I already answered all your stuff, but guess what? I'm so glad. I didn't know you were from Bulgaria. We're going to work with you. Go Faith 92. Well, you be sharing recipes. I'm about to put out a cookbook. Man, I've been giving all this stuff out for free. Have you not been on my page? Wait, let me see. Are you following me? Let me go back. Go Faith 92. I'm putting you on blast because for real. Heck yeah. Everything I make, I put on TikTok because it's got the platform where I can kind of stop and start. And then once I put it all together and post it to TikTok, I can share it with all these other idiots. And it's funny that the other idiots don't get it. That, yeah, let us kind of do our thing like TikTok does. You know, I can start, stop. And then when it all comes together, I have one complete video, edited, nice, sweet, 3 minutes. And then I can send it to YouTube. I can send it to Instagram. I can send it to Facebook. Why don't the other ones catch this? And me being IT based, it's like, these idiots don't get it. But anyhow, yeah, I got loads of recipes. Raw. Y'all doing the raw thing and the smoothie thing? Just scroll back through my stuff. It might be kind of not really organized because everybody got those big banners. I just learned about the big banners. I don't know about these platforms other than to kind of do some of the stuff that I'm doing. Daryl Cook. Follow him because he has a whole series on how to use these little features, the stuff. I don't know, but he's good. And then there's another one. I follow certain people for certain reasons, and they are good at what they do. They kind of let you know how to, start off with this. But all y'all need to have, I have not seen one freaking before picture. Y'all saw me do my little alkaline vegan striptease. I have problems with acid reflux. Okay, Empress K. Renee, that's your gut biome telling you that they don't like something you're putting in it. And this fast, if you can do it straight, water, or any of the venues that we're doing, watch once we're done. You won't have no acid reflux anymore. That's shit. I mean, we got 33 feet of intestine. You put shit in there that's not supposed to be in there, it gets stuck. And it kind of comes up, goes down. Comes up, comes down. And if you're not putting the right stuff in there, guess what? You're going to have that reflux. It's like, we're stuck. And all I can see is cheese making a mountain in that doggone lower intestines, saying that you ain't coming down here. Freak that. You ain't coming down here. Get back up there. And that's the reflux. What? Yeah, so, yeah. I'm going to go Faith 92. I'm always sharing recipes. Y'all ain't watching me. What's up? I'm telling you, I'm always sharing recipes. Every time I cook, and I think it's going to be good, even if it's not. I got so many bloopers, and I think I need to share. I think I need to share the bloopers. Yeah. I'm going to share the bloopers. Because the bloopers are funnier than the freaking real stuff. It's all pretty and, got to be nice and set up. The bloopers are better. Because I'm telling you, I eat that stuff and it's so good. But it don't look pretty. It don't look pretty at all. It's like messed up from the flow up. Okay. Kai's on live beauty video. I don't know. Y'all coming into my feed with your live video? That's so funny. That's so disrespectful to me. Wait, wait, how you say this? Charismatic Beauty shared the live video. She shared my live video? Let's see. I gotta hit on this. Amethyst Star. Okay, there's some other questions that are being asked. So I'm doing smoothie from 12, 3-6 smoothies only, water in between. Should I cut coffee? Who is this? Over 40 living. This is my Bulgarian friend from Bulgaria. Girl, if you don't quit that doggone coffee, we don't do coffee unless it's... What's the coffee we did? Dandelion root. Dandelion roasted root coffee. All that other coffee is so acidic, it's not even funny. And what you all will be doing tonight at midnight, join us. You don't eat again if you're raw fasting or smoothie fasting until noon. And you can have your raw smoothie stuff from noon on tomorrow till 7 p.m. From 7 p.m. until noon the next day, you ain't eating nothing. You're drinking water. All through your fast, you're drinking water. Water, water, water. You ain't doing none of that other stuff. And I'm telling you, please use the stuff that's on Dr. Sabi's nutritional list. And I'm 2 o'clock. Oh my God. We got 1,000 people in here. I don't know how to read this stuff. They say 1.1 likes. I don't know what this stuff means. They got banners and stuff. Maybe I signed up for all this stuff. Y'all on Candy Camera. Because for real, I don't know what's happening. I don't really know this app like this. But I just need to get this thing out to you. Dr. Sabi's nutritional guide doesn't have you to cook food. Thank you, Go Faith 92. Listen to her. Raw is where we're going. Raw is where we need to be. Man. Y'all go on some other feeds. Man, look at this. I gotta redo my hair. But, okay, any more questions? I gotta answer all the questions. I'm answering every question before I get off of here. If y'all have any questions, ask me. If I don't know the answer, guess what? And I love these roses. Send me these roses. Empress K. Renee sent me a rose, and I don't know what it means, but I love it. I like the page up. Go Faith 92. You've been asking a lot of questions. What do you need? B Daily Taxi. I don't know specifically about kidney disease, but I will never espouse anything on nothing if I don't know specifically what it means and how I can help you with it. I do research. Even if it's Dr. Sabi stuff, I'm doing research on his stuff. I don't take anything for face point, and I look at everybody who's fighting against everybody else about what the subject is, because I want to know the scoop. Okay, Go Faith 92. How do I use the direct drive? Did that. Hello, Queen. What? Will I be joining your alkaline cleanse for 2022? Thanks for your recipes. Blessings. Always playing too much. This is what you do. Start right now getting, I don't know which fast you're doing, but I'm telling you, water is the best. Unless you have some kind of underlying disease where you're taking medication that's prescribed and all that. I'm not a physician. I'm not going to lead and guide you astray from that doggone Rockefeller medicine stuff that they got you on. I'm not going to do that. I'm telling you, do your research. All you have to do is Google what medications are alkaline. What medications are, I mean, you can Google the stuff. You don't even have to type it in. Just Google it. And do Scholarly peer-reviewed articles on alkaline vegan. Scholarly peer, and I always start all of my Googles with that so I can be led to the right venues of how to really look up real stuff. Not the advertised stuff that got an agenda behind all the stuff that they're proposing. Scholarly peer-reviewed. Start your sentence with that. Scholarly peer-reviewed. And you got to even watch them because they sometimes be in their own little thing. But until you find the argument down in the abstract and stuff of what they're doing, then and only then will you find out where they're aligned. But yeah, you can still do scholarly peer-reviewed articles on, that should be your first line of whatever. And watch they start changing that because they don't want us to know. But anyhow, Monsanto Roundup, when you don't have any kind of feedback of dandelions in your yard, that's a freaking sign. Okay, stop by saying you're great. Smooth baby. Thank you. Stop by saying you're great. I love that. I'm alkaline. How are you? Okay, and then we have FX Benavides. I think that's okay. 2015. Hello. Where do you get Cmos? I sell Cmos on my linked venue, which is myalkalineveganjourney.square.site. I have not bought into any of their doggone .coms yet because I don't believe in some of the things that they promote. So is that. I have acid reflux. Any suggestions on foods that can help heal it? Empress, I'm telling you, I got to do my research on that right now because I don't have it like right here. But I want to say burdock, bladderwrack, and Cmos because that's the whole 21. She just left. It's the whole 102 for things. But what I'm saying is that if you have acid reflux, like I said, you have 33 feet of intestine, small and large. And somewhere in there, you done put something in there that's blocking it. And instead of having it come down through your anal, it's coming back up through your digestive, forget what it's called, esophagus thing. And if you don't kind of flood what's blocking it, it's going to always be coming back. It go down and come back because it can't get down. It can't be completely digested. That is like a gut thing for real, for real. And I've been doing adaptogens and all that stuff for a lot of people that have specific ailments, and I need to do that for this. I'm going to do that. So follow me because I'm going to do that. Oh, my God. I'm on Instagram doing something for some girl that might lose her doggone uterus. They want to give her a hysterectomy because of some stuff. And she's 28. I wish I had been more psyched into this and more into this so that I could viably be the one to help her. And I want to lead her to some other people, but I haven't vetted them properly so I can send her to them. I know what I know. And I'm only giving you all what I know. I'm not going to send you to someone that I haven't vetted myself. Thank you. Jay Lee, 2956. The energy is real. The energy is because, golly, there's so many things that we're doing that's not on point. Okay, I'm missing some of this. There are so many things that I was doing that was not on point, and I've always been a nature freak since I started having children. All my children are born and bred with the sight and mind of me being freaking healthy. And that shit wasn't even real. Ugh. I hate that they faked us out and put us in this thing. Oh yeah, eat what you want. Eat what goes with your body. Eat what... shut up. Shut up. Shut up. If you don't know better, you can't do better. Once you know better, you can do better. Eat what's good for your body, what goes with you. I can't imagine people still thinking like that. What's been has not always been best for us. It's not been best for us. I know, I hear Dr. Sebi talking about, our demographics have to put us, in the food that we eat in those demographics. Now we're in a different space where we can have Mexico and Dominican and France and Australia send us stuff. But what does that mean? Does that mean that shit is good for us? I mean, really, is it good for us? Are they growing it the way it should be grown? What's the soil like? What's the pH level like? I'm telling you, and I may be overthinking it, but so what? I'm still eating this crap that may be crap. But guess what? This one list, Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide, has helped me to kind of stay kind of within some kind of realm of realistic what we should be eating. My daughter's looking at me like, I need to put her on blast. Wait, come here, because she's going to be our product tester. Allez, venez ici, s'il vous plaît. Restez ici. This is my daughter. She looks older than me, doesn't she?
Oh, no, it's so.
No, come back. This is my daughter. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
She's so beautiful. Look at her. She's so beautiful. I'm the oldest. I am the oldest. Anyhow, she's kind of catching on to the fact that Cmos, my Cmos from St. Lucia, is the best. She uses it on her face, on her hair.
What did you say?
I'm new to TikTok too. Let's go back. Y'all need to be following me on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, because I'm telling you, I just started learning the platforms, and I can't really go freaking wild until I learn the platform. And I'm not like some of these others, just sit out there and do anything. Okay, what type of fast are you doing? Hello, Queen. I'm joking. I got to go through. I'm going through each and every one, because y'all came on for answers. Beauty comes from within. You're going. Seaside Weezer. I wasn't always. I'm telling you, I was doing a bunch of crap. Seaside Weezer. Beauty comes from within. You're gorgeous. I'm almost 70. That's why I say I'm the oldest. She's not quite half my age. She's a little less than half my age. But guess what? Thank you. I feel gorgeous now. Questions, length or girth? Wait, who is this? Milt Hunter, 69. Question, length or girth? I think it's really both. He's on my page asking that. And because guess what? Everybody knows that Cmos adds to both length and girth, especially the real stuff, not the fake stuff. The real Cmos adds to length and girth. So that's why he's asking me that. MILF Hunter, guess what? Your MILF Hunter 69, guess what? The answer is both length and girth. And guess what? You can get it from my Cmos from St. Lucia. Only my Cmos from St. Lucia. Anyhow, next. Beauty comes from within. You're gorgeous. Thank you so much, Seaside Weezer. Impressed K. Renee sent me a rose. I'm so... I love that. I love that. She sent me 3 roses. I got to go back and figure out what that means. But I love the roses. Thank you. Oh, it means you appreciate it. I love it. Thank you so much. I didn't know that that's what the roses meant. I'm such an idiot when it comes to these platforms. I got to learn each individually. Okay, look at Brittany. She looks like a model. I'm telling you, I got one daughter here, one daughter in Dubai from Australia. She did the right thing and got her PR before she left Australia. But we're all in Australia. And now here in DC. Look at this girl. Excuse me. Allez, venez ici, s'il vous plaît. Vite, dépêche-toi. Allez, venez ici. Arrête. Venez ici, s'il vous plaît. I want her to come here because I want y'all to see this. She is so beautiful. My baby girl. Look at that. Empress Renee sent us a rose. This is my baby. Look at her. She's so sweet. And see, oh, wait. I'm not letting her go. Let me turn the camera up so y'all can see her. No, she's about to do our hair and skincare line with Cmos. Yeah, I'm putting her on blast. Hair and skincare line. Look at her face. That's my babe. That's my oldest. That's Brittany. Okay, let's go through. I'm sorry, y'all. Love your energy. Look at her. I'm going to let her do all my videos because I don't wear makeup. She didn't have makeup on, but she has this lip stuff. I put on some of the eye stuff so I can,
Okay, I gotta go. See y'all later.
I'm so glad she. Our fast starts at midnight tonight. Taken far. Allez, arrête. Reste ici, s'il vous plaît. Une fois. Let me go through. Okay, I want to go back through and look at all of these. If you don't have a question, okay, we got you. 1.1 likes. What? I'm telling y'all, I don't know what a lot of this stuff means. What type of fast are you doing? I'm doing all water. I merged from the 21 days. The 21st day, I go right into the teas, and I do the Holy Trinity. What I call the Holy Trinity, which is bladderwrack, Cmos, and burdock. I do that for about 6 days, and then I go into my solids. My solids are my raw foods. I might do some apples, some. I do all stuff from Dr. Sabi's nutritional guide that are alkaline and wild. And I primarily stay away from mushrooms until about my 40th day, because all mushrooms need to be sauteed, because they have a toxin in them that when they're eaten raw, it could cause cancer and all that other stuff. And I think that's why people don't tell you this. There's a toxin in mushrooms that I'm still researching. I think many of us are researching that causes a cancerous or some kind of cancerous thing when eaten raw. If you just slightly saute them, slightly heat them, kill that, I forget what it's called, but if you kill that one layer of the mushroom, then you kill the toxin that's in them and you can eat them thereafter. I would never, ever, ever again eat a mushroom raw. I don't care what kind. Freak that. I'm not eating a raw mushroom. Simple as that. From the research I've done, it ain't happening here. And you shouldn't do it. Don't eat raw mushrooms. Saute them, So that means that if you're doing raw, stay away from mushrooms. Stay away from them. Chickpeas and all the flowers and stuff. Go to those once you finish your 30 days. I keep saying 30. It's 30 for me because I go straight from 21 to the teas. And the teas are the first off the Holy Trinity. And I'm going to call it that because that's what it is for me. Cmos, bladderwrack, and burdock. And it's so funny how I came upon that straight up front. That thing was like that. Energy. Oh my God. That thing was it. And I didn't even know what it was like a week before I started calling it my Holy Trinity. My journey is still being documented. My book is coming out on my journey, and my book is coming out on my recipes. My recipes are very intrinsic in that they tell you everything that you're eating as far as my recipes. Every ingredient is delineated as far as what it does for your body and what it means for your body. So yeah, Amazon is coming. I don't have time for all that. I got some people that doing stuff, but what time? Okay, I'm doing all water fast for 21 days and merging into the tea fast for 6 days and then straight into the raw foods fast for another 6 days. So I'm doing more like 40 days of fasting. Okay, they're sharing my fast. My live. I don't know how many people are here. I don't know how to read this thing. I'm just, I hit the live and I go. Okay, are you doing water only too? Yes. To me, unless you're got some underlying ailment or whatever, why are you doing raw? Because you're scared? Because you might slip? It's like lack of commitment. If you don't have some kind of underlying disease or whatever, or, on medication prescribed from a doctor and all that, you flossing or something. I don't know what that is. The whole point of this is to purge your body of all the things that make you need that crap. We ain't doing that. We trying to, and I'm not a physician, but I have done, I don't know, 21 plus 40. I don't know. Add it up. That's how many days the battery's trying to tell me. I talk too much. My friend Ray, he is like my best friend. He's like, you talk too much. And I guess I am. Because for real, my phone just said I'm low on battery. And it's 2 o'clock. 2:22. It's 2:22 on January 1st of 22. It's 2:22. I don't know. Something about numbers. And that's why I got to do Divine Mind 39, I think his name is. I love watching him. Now, I can't get quite into the crystals and all that, but I understand it. It's like Divine Mind, I want to say 39 or 69. It's one of those. His name is Mitchell. Y'all need to do some research. Just don't come on my site and just be on my site, because there's so many others that are just doing some great things that elevate the mind and the whole thing. And I'm going to try through my site to give it to you, because I've been enlightened and just lifted to that level because of some of the things I've learned from them. Okay, I'm only doing water. From tonight, midnight, it's all water. And then I'm going to merge into teas on the 23rd, actually midnight, 23rd, through, I guess, the 29th. of January, I'm going to be doing all herbal teas. I'm going to flush all the stuff that's been loosened from me just doing all water. And then I'm going to go into revitalizing my system by taking in all raw fruits and vegetables. And my fruits and vegetables are only going to be water producing fruits and vegetables. And I think, I don't know, a lot of people can't do it like I do. I don't know. I'm twice y'all's age. I don't know how y'all can't do it, but yeah, if you're 20, 30 years old, yeah, I'm twice your age or more. But anyhow, I ain't put my age out there, but yeah, this is how we do it. This is how it should be right now. Saying you're great. Oh my God, smooth baby. Let's see. And I keep I need a moderator. That's what I need. Anybody knows how to do this moderation stuff where somebody can kind of come through and answer these questions and see this stuff? I have acid reflux, okay. And then followed by the host. And then I really want to do this. You drinking water only all day? Cat, let me put the glasses on. Charisma Beauty. I want to say it right. Charisma IK Beauty. I don't know if that's how it's said, but yes, all water. And I'm going to drench my freaking body. Drench it with all water. Because your body needs a rest. Even though drinking water causes it to do its thing, but it's used to just kind of putting that water through the system, and you got to have the right water. I do Deer Park and Crystal Geyser. All that other stuff with the chemicals, your body's still working because it's got to process the sodium bicarbonate. It's got to, all the stuff that they claim, the water is supposed to be alkaline. That shit ain't alkaline. I don't know. Kangen, I think, is closest, and the reverse osmosis. But we ain't got time to buy those machines. We ain't got time to research those things before this fast. We're going to research them and do all the stuff that's needed to find out if they're viable. But I'm telling you, y'all better not show up here talking about you've been doing some alkaline water. Please don't. It's Deer Park, Crystal Geyser, Mountain Valley. I haven't vetted yet, but I know about Deer Park and Crystal Geyser. There's some others. Don't bring me anything that has on the label some stuff that is freaking chemicals. And I'm telling you, if you look on your label of your water, you'll see that this stuff has chemicals in it. We ain't doing that. Not for our cleanse. We about to cleanse all that crap out. It's Charm Mystic. I just spelled it different. Okay. Oh, Charmistic. I love that. That's so really great. So yeah, you're with us. Are you adding anything to? Not one thing. Not any herbs or teas or nothing. I'm going to give my body a complete detox. And I'm going to do 3 days of no first, and go into 3 days of nothing but air. No water, nothing. And y'all follow me, because I'm going to tell y'all about all that. All the good stuff. So, you scared about the water and all that? I'm not adding anything to any of this. What I'm actually going to do is go live every day from 1 to 1:30 to answer questions. And sometimes I get on a rant because I'm just giving my stuff and my the things that I'm going through. And I understand you all have questions, and that's why I spent more time. I spent another hour on. Okay, wow, angel number. Okay, are you drinking the water only all day? Yes. I really want to do this fast starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is tonight at midnight. So yeah, let's do it. Just come on, just do it. I'm telling you, the most profound freaking words spoken were by Nike. I feel this in all my heart and soul because I feel this daily. Just do it. Just do it. That's all it takes. Just do it. Just do it. I mean, you might be fearful. You might not know how to. You might not know how to start. You may feel that, people are going to this, that, and the other. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And I'm seeing all these people talking about, I don't think I could do 21 days. Do a day. Freaking do a day. You don't think you could do it 21 days? Just do a day. Set your mind up so that your mind says, I'm in charge. Just do it. God. Nike was so whatever. Yeah. Hardy 3, I see you. I see all of you, but are you adding anything to it? And I think I added everything from charisma. Y'all have any questions in reference to what's about to go down at midnight tonight? If y'all have any questions, ask them now. I'm going on live every day at 1 o'clock to answer your questions as far as this fast that's going on live starting at midnight tonight until midnight on the 23rd of January. If y'all have any other questions, we're doing 4 types of fasts, and they can be intermingled, except for the water and tea. I'm saying that wrong, but anyhow, there's all water, spring water. I use Crystal Geyser and Deer Park. There's herbal teas. The herbal teas are teas that I've spoke about on my post. Please follow me so you can see all those herbal teas and their benefits. I'm doing, they're also doing smoothies. All the smoothies that you're doing should be intermittently fasted. That means at midnight tonight, you don't eat or drink any of that crap. Again, you do water. You can do water up until 12 noon tomorrow. Midnight tonight, everybody's on pause. Everybody's on pause. So tomorrow at noon for you smoothie and raw food fasters, y'all don't eat nothing until then. And then y'all cut it off at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. So tonight, midnight, us water fasters, we probably on now. Because those of us who really doing a real fast, we already know we fasting and praying, we fasting and meditating, we fasting and doing our thing. Starting midnight tonight. And you probably have already started as of last night because we were in services and all that stuff as of the turn of the new year. But I want to give everybody a chance and not to force anyone into anything that might compromise their ultimate goal, which is to kind of detox that crap. Detox the crap, because we got a lot of toxins just from eating. Just from eating, you got toxins. Just from breathing, you got toxins. So this is a way to kind of do a detox, and this is the most natural way of doing it, and that's by sustaining, not eating anything, not drinking anything but water. And if you have to, and I'm telling you, those of you that are doing the smoothies and the raw fast, you ain't getting off. I'm telling you, we still gonna do a detox, and that means that tonight at midnight, you're good. Go up till the very end if that's what you feel you need to do. But don't eat or drink anything other than water again until noon tomorrow. And then you have from noon tomorrow through 7 p.m. tomorrow evening to to do your smoothies and your raw foods and all that, and then you stop. And then you don't pick up again until the next day. And that's how your fast should go. Noon to 7. Noon to 7. Those of you that are doing the water and the herbal teas, don't think the herbal tea is going to be your scapegoat. Because for real, I mean, drink water all day. All those that are doing the teas, the raw food, the smoothie, you need, every time you're not able to really do the smoothies and the raw food, you need to be drinking water. I'm telling you, I can't believe I went out, I just bought 10 gallons, and that was 5 of the 2.5 gallon jugs of water. I have 1 left. We haven't even started the fast, so I got to go shopping again. I drink a lot of water. Water is what's going to sustain you. Water is going to be that thing. And according to Yaki, I'm telling you, you need to be doing the H3O, which is the water that's in fruits and water-bearing vegetables like cucumbers, melons. The things that are on Dr. Sabi's list are straight water-bearing. So you really need to be, if you're on the water and smoothie fast, the raw and smoothie fast, you need to be on those fruits and vegetables that are on Dr. Sabi's list that are water-bearing. I'm telling you, cucumbers are filled with water. Watermelon, they're not in season, so guess what? You got to go to other melons. There are so many other things that you can do. Now, let's see. I got some new comments here from Charisma Beauty. Charismatic Beauty. Appreciate the information. Wow. Will the water detox have me feeling jittery because I'm not eating? Girl, I've been stressing to people, get your numbers. The numbers are your sugar, your water, your sugar, your weight, your, what's the diastolic over systolic? Blood pressure. Get your numbers. Get your numbers before you really get into this. And, water is what? I don't know what this question means. Will it make you jittery? I don't know. I've only done water fasting. I really don't know. I'm not a physician. I don't know. But I think what you're asking me is, should you do all water opposed to what you had planned on doing? And what I'm saying is all water is the true fast. All water with tea is the true fast with, all those things that help your fast along, build your stem cells and reduce the production of PKA enzymes and all this. Water is the true fast. All these other things are kind of put in place for people who are on medication because their bodies have already been messed up by the DNA alterations, by the foods. But I'm telling you, if you can get through a fast and do all raw fruits and water-bearing vegetables, I believe you could reverse that. I don't know what this question means, honestly. Ask it again in a different way, because I think what you're asking me is, should you do all water or should you stick with what you have been doing? Because you're afraid that you won't be able to do all water for the 21 days. I think that's what you're asking me. I don't know. And I'm telling you, a lot of people are choosing raw and food because they don't trust themselves to do the whole 21 days in water or even tea without solid foods. Because our social construct dictates that we kind of do that freaking food. I don't know. I'm so glad I got past that. So yeah, if you're doing the solid food, whether it be raw food or a smoothie, tonight at 7, you're fine. Go all the way to midnight tonight. Don't eat or drink anything again until tomorrow at noon. And that starts your fast. It actually starts your fast at midnight. You drink water up through until noon tomorrow, the 2nd. And at noon, if you're doing the water or the the smoothie or the raw fast, that's when you can kind of engage in whatever you do with those solids and stop it at 7 p.m. and then just do water again. All through while you're eating all that stuff, make sure you're doing water. Water is so important through all of this. So many of, and it's not just Dr. Sebi, and that guy, he kind of bugged me a little bit because it's like your research comes from Dr. Sebi's research. Not. What's really interesting is that my research led me to Dr. Sebi because I was looking at how I could better my body and not keep doing medications and not keep doing all this stuff. And it led me right to Dr. Sebi. And I started researching his stuff. And it's like, what? All that stuff aligned with my research. So it's interesting how I'm trying to delineate some of the stuff and make it where, honestly, all the things that were in my video where I was like, I couldn't do it fast enough for sugar. I was like, I couldn't do it fast enough. That freaking sugar, oh God. Between my fast last year, the first fast I did all water and merged right into the alkaline list. And I was like, I ain't believing this stuff. I ain't even on that page. I want to see what this does for my body. And that was my self-research. So I wound up going into after the first fast from February 24th to March 16th, 17th, whatever, going into the alkaline vegan lifestyle. And I had all of Dr. Sebi's stuff. Everything that was on the list, I went to Amazon and I ordered all the stuff. I went to the grocery store, got fresh stuff. I was ready. So when March 17th, I think it was, when I broke my fast, I wound up having watermelon juice or some kind of juice. I have it posted in my post, but I wound up blending that, and I was like, it was like, whoa. And I did nothing but things that were on his nutritional guide. And I was like, I ain't never felt that in my life. It was so good. And then I did the group that I engaged with, they were doing a fast. They were doing some kind of tea fast or smoothie fast, some kind of fast, May 1st through May 22nd. I'm like, I'm in. And I joined in, and it was like, I can't do this smoothie or juice and stuff because it makes me want to eat. So I just stuck to water. So that's why I'm just doing all water, because anything other than water kind of, I don't know if they have stuff in it or stuff, whatever, that makes it, even herbs. There are herbs out here that makes you have an appetite. They increase your appetite. I'm not doing no teas. I'm not doing no herbs. I'm not doing anything but water. Unless they start putting shit in doggone Deer Park and Crystal Guys. And I think that's what's next. They're going to start, putting stuff in our water and stuff that gives you an appetite. But I felt it. I felt it straight up. There are things in herbs that cause you to have an appetite. There are things in herbs that have an appetite suppressant. There are things in herbs that cause your blood to thin, so it's purifying your blood. And if you're doing these things along with these doggone things that are anti or pro appetite, you can really do yourself some damage. Burdock root is a blood thinner. It is a blood purifier. You got to watch how often you do that herb. Elderberries, it's for colds and flus. And it also is a blood purifier. It does not thin the blood like bladderwrack, but it does in some ways. Bladderwrack is a sea vegetable, and it's so good for so many things. It's not even funny. What I want you all to do is to really follow me, because we're going to go tonight at midnight, starting, I'm going to do the countdown from probably 12:59 a minute to count down. I don't want to heighten anybody's anxiety. And for me, that's kind of like anxiety. Like, oh God, no more food, no more this. No, I don't want y'all to do that. I just want to mark. I want y'all to have your before photos taken. Right now, it's 3 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock. I'm way over it. But I need to do this because, for real, this is our first day before we get started. And you need to be ready. Take your before photos. I'm going in on your feeds to find out if you all have taken your before photos. I've done mine. I've even done the alkaline vegan striptease. Do an alkaline vegan striptease where you come out of your clothes and let people see what your body's like before you even start. Do your documentation of everything that's in this fast. There are 21 days that we're doing this fast. All water, all herbal teas, all smoothies, all raw foods. And people have asked me, can you mix them? Can you mash them? Do what you like. Make sure it's done on Dr. Sabi's alkaline vegan nutritional guide. Just stay within that. And just note for your own records, for your own documentation, what you're doing. Because honestly, you need to know that. If you're eating all these doggone fruits and vegetables and, teas and stuff, document what teas you're doing. Document what water you're drinking. Document your weight. Document the first poop you have, the last poop you have. I mean, you need to document all of this. And I wish I had done this with my first one, but I wasn't even thinking. Because I remember just from sight, my last poop was 3 days into my fast. 7 days into my fast, I had some gelatinous stuff just ooze from my body. It's like, what the freak is this? And I only learned after doing research that this was excess mucus that was being expelled from my body. 7 days after starting this fast. That's why I say, mark everything. If you have a temperature, if you feel hot, if you feel cold, if you feel nervous, if you feel everything, your temperament, I can't express to you enough how important it is to document everything. I wound up, going back with some of the first fast because I wasn't really on anybody's planet as far as fasting. It was a straight fast through Lenten season, and I did that, fasted and prayed, and I wasn't thinking about that. But I do remember, it's like, wow, I actually used the bathroom 3 days after I started not eating anything. And then 7 days in, it's like, this ain't poop. What the heck is this? I had to go back and learn what it was. So if you do it on the front end and just document it straight up front, I'm telling you, you'll see how the fast is affecting your body. You'll know what things that, I don't know. That's why, the dry fast is part of my journey. And the dry fast is where you don't do water or anything. You just stop everything. Give your bodily functions a complete rest. They ain't even got to process water. And I think I did that for the first 3 days of my 40-day fast, which was this year. We're in 2022. My first days of my 40-day fast, which was February 17th to March 28th of 2021. I ain't have no water, no nothing for 3 days. 3 days. It just... And I was kind of curious. I just had a steak like 2-3 days before that. Did the detox tea, and was in the bathroom for about a day, and started the fast the next day, and didn't do any water or anything for 3 days. Then from then on, I started drinking water every day, and I wound up not having one poop for the entire 40 days. I'm still trying to figure out what that was. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All the gifts. I think these are gifts. Thank you. I'm telling you, I just need to share my experience and where I am right now. I used to be 178 pounds when I first started my first fast. And that was the weight I was weighing when I was pregnant with each of my children. But I wasn't pregnant. I wasn't pregnant. And that shit wasn't funny. Excuse me, how am I 170 pounds? And I ain't pregnant. My body frame don't even carry that. I'm telling you. It was so many things that led me to realize that even though I'm doing, I think I did Atkins for a minute. I did all meat. That was bacon, steak, and all this. Oh my God. And I think that's why I'm still kind of on that Atkins thing. It's like the only two things that aren't in our venue are dairy and sugar. Meat, I'm telling you, there's something about it. And I kind of did that fast, and I will probably do that again this year, where I see how meat actually plays a part in the gut biome. There's this company, they want me to join them, and I'm not selling y'all nothing. I just want y'all to get healthy. But there's this company, and they might be really good for us. They're called Thrive or something. And they want me to sign up with them to do content for them. But they do this test where they test your gut biome. And then after that, they try to prescribe you probiotics, prebiotics, and all this other stuff. But they do test how your gut biome is. So I don't know. I'm still kind of teeter-tottering. I don't want this channel to be anything where I'm selling y'all stuff. I ain't selling y'all nothing. I'm not doing affiliate marketing, nothing. I don't want that. But if it's something that can help us, I don't know. Y'all give me y'all comments on that. I'm not trying to make this a paid for you channel, as many people have done. I got too many other venues of making money. I don't want this to be one. I want y'all to kind of get healthy from just looking at my journey. I don't want this to be tacked on to nothing else. Because then and that's the research that I do. When you start looking at research and you got these companies that are backed by these other companies that be paying them and stuff, they alter their doggone research, the bottom line of their research. And then they're like, oh yeah, genetically modified this and that can't hurt you, can't do you no harm. Freak that. I'm not trying to be on their pay list, I want y'all to be able to see straight up front that I'm doing it, y'all do it, and we do it together. I don't want everybody to be, but I don't know. This one thing might be good in that they take a sample of your poop and you send it to them, and they come back and tell you what your gut biome is made of. And everybody needs to know that. That might be good for the beginning of the year. To really kind of find out what your gut is comprised of. I don't know. Okay, thank you again. Alkaline Vegan. I love you. I love you all so much. It's so amazing to see how far we've come, from March of this year to, almost a year. It'll be a year in March. But from the garden, the seeds and all that other stuff, and me just starting this alkaline vegan journey, it's kind of wild for me. I don't know. But I'm telling you, there will be some things that people will be coming on trying to get me to sell. Y'all tell me, stop that. Or, because some of it fits right in with the content that I'm giving. Like this poop test or whatever to find out your gut biome. The gut biome is very, I think we need to do it at the beginning